Texas, yeah, Midwest, and it all reminds me of California, cause there's no place like California. California, A-A-T-L-M-I-A-D-M-V, all reminds me of California, cause there's no place like California. California, California, no place like California. C-A all day. C-A D-M-V-N-I-A all reminds me of C-A. Sean.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. A pair of tight ends will be on the field today looking to do whatever it takes to give their team an advantage. It's the Ravens going up against the Giants. For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Giants. Hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton. And, Charles, we saw Larry focus on the tight end matchup in his open. You think it's one to watch, don't you?
Definitely one to watch because these guys can create such big plays by all the different things they can do. Line up out wide, in the slot, line up in a normal tight end position, and then who are you going to cover them with? Is it a linebacker, a defensive back? They create mismatches all throughout the game.
Two teams have met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Baltimore Ravens led by Joe Flacco, whose right arm got a lot of action in Week 5, 30 of 46. 210 yards and a touchdown pass.
But if you throw it 46 times, you expect more than 210 yards. And so the offense has had a little bit of a bump there. So they made a change at offensive coordinator. John Harbaugh, the head coach, has switched them out. And the last time he did this, Jim Caldwell became his offense coordinator, the current head coach of the Detroit Lions, and they won a Super Bowl.
1st and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. And his first pass is incomplete. Mike Wallace, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. In this offense, they look towards Steve Smith a lot.
It's a good idea because if you don't, you're going to hear about it. No one plays the wide receiver position angrier or better than Steve Smith Sr.
2nd down following the incompletion. Carry here for Terrence West. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
This opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. 3rd and long for Joe Flacco. Under pressure, and Flacco's going to be dropped. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
Now the longtime Raven punter, Sam Cook, on to punt it away. Back deep for the Giants, Dwayne Harris. Harris now to return. blocking nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Charles, Eli Manning, a little bit of a rough go in Week 5. Barely above 50% on the completion percentage, 18 of 35, 199 yards. He did, however, throw his 299th career touchdown.
That's impressive. I mean, you think about longevity and production. To get to 299, staring down the barrel at the magical 300 number, he's had quite a career, including 2 MVPs in Super Bowls.
Manning now on 1st down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Larry Donnell, the one he was trying to get it to. And it's 2nd down. Offensively, the starters for the New York Giants, and one guy that's definitely hoping to stay on the field more this year, Victor Cruz.
And they would love to have him on the field. Just 6 games played over the last 2 seasons, starting with that horrific knee injury. And then when he came back last year, had a calf injury that sidelined him for most of the season. He's trying to get back in form, and the Giants would love to see that.
Manning again here on 2nd and 10. To Shepard, complete over the middle. Touchdown, Giants! Sterling Shepard, 56 yards. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed,
Kills.
speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
Josh Brown now for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, the old reliable Devin Hester, the veteran. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Giant defense now as they head back onto the field. They were able to force that 3-and-out. That led to a touchdown. Defenses obviously love 3-and-outs. They want more of that.
They created a very short and not too sweet stint for the offense by getting them off the field that fast, but it set up their own offense, gave them a little spark, and they took it downfield and scored.
Now the question, can they do it again? Let's see. They begin here with a run by West, and he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Back-to-back solid weeks for Terrence West, 113 yards against the Raiders in Week 4, and then he had 95 in Week 5.
He had trouble finding his way in the early days in the NFL. You know, a couple of teams trying to find a spot. He solidified it now because of what you said. The back-to-back weeks, he's been the lead ball carrier. But he's going to get a little competition now because Kenneth Dixon activated and played in the last game against Washington. They may go to a two-headed backfield.
He was trying to get it to Steve Smith that time. And it's 3rd and 5. And the defense for New York.
Landon Collins is built like your typical tackle-first safety. But he does have the ability to play the deep part of the field.
Here comes the D swarming to the line. 3rd down, Flacco from the gun. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Here's Sam Cook now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. This is Harris. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And New York set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone. It
always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Well, there was no blitz. That was just a draw play that, to be frank, didn't fool anybody.
Did we hear the entire stadium screaming draw? Because it felt like everybody was all over that play, and the defense won that battle.
Manning the throw on second down. Underneath for Jennings. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. Looking for his receiver, sharp, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Gerard Powers. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Second down now after the incompletion. And the defense definitely showing blitz here. They'll run it now out of the gun. Still on his feet. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run. On the ground, it's West again. Oh, he's got a little daylight. The 30, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Terrence West, 51 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Justin Tucker for the extra point.
Let's go, Stance, make some.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started.